Hello, this is Ed Spicer, and this is www.spicyreads.org. At the American Library Association Conference in Dallas, January 2012, I had the privilege of speaking to Guadalupe Garcia McCall, Pura Belpré winner and Morris Debut Award finalist. Enjoy! Guadalupe Garcia McCall, welcome to www.spicyreads.org. Did you watch telenovelas?
I watched most of the telenovelas that I watched were when I was a child, when I was with my mother.
One of my favorite poems, in addition to the first one, which is just goosebumpy good, is one in which the mother is imagining the daughter as a TV star, and they're watching the telenovelas, and the father is upset because he wants to watch boxing, and he thinks that those programs are really kind of unrealistic, and they think, well, he thinks boxing's realistic, and both of them have this distance from what the reader knows to be true, and just a magnificent, layered, beautiful, funny poem.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was very much from real life.
And did you go away to college?
Yes, I did, but I stayed a year to help my father.
And
after that year, we sat down and we had a talk about where was I headed.
Did you rip up your poems and let them float in the wind?
Yes, I did.
Oh, so there really is a lot of biography in this book.
There is a lot of biography, as there is a lot of fiction.
You were one of our shortlisted Morris authors, and today you also found out you won the Pura Belpré Award. Or maybe you didn't find out you won it today. When did you find out about the Belpré?
I was actually in my hotel room last night, late afternoon, and they called me, and I did not know who it was, and I'm afraid I blubbered and was so crazy. It was a wonderful experience. It was certainly unexpected.
And what about the Morris experience? You found out about that in December, as I know.
December 9th, yes.
And
I was in my classroom, as I said on my speech. I could not look at my text messages or my email, so I didn't know until the break. And then, of course, I couldn't even teach anymore. I just kept thinking, oh my God, I'm a finalist for this, wonderful thing that is happening to me.
And then you found out you had to write a speech.
Yes, and I didn't have a problem with that because I love writing. That's my niche.
But you didn't get to deliver your speech as a verse, a poem.
No, I wanted to just be myself.
And in your speech, you mentioned throughout all of your own life that is in that book. Now, did your mother give you your tesoro?
Yes, she did. She was. She kept a lot of things for us, and we, when she passed away, we went through her things and we decided what we wanted to keep, and that was one of the things I kept.
The story of us. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Now, one of the things I appreciate about your book is that it doesn't shy away from either the humor, the joy, or the very difficult aspects of growing up. In your book, there's cancer, but there's also a very real element of young students feeling like they have to choose an either-or situation between education and family.
And that's true. That was a big, difficult decision for me as a young woman to decide that I needed to follow those dreams that my mother had for me. And it was difficult because I had 5 sisters and 2 brothers, and they were all younger than me, and my father, whom I adored, but I wanted to set a good example for them. I wanted them to see that because we had lost a mother did not mean that we had to crush down and not live those wonderful dreams that our parents had for us.
What would you say to a father or mother who is worried about their young daughter or son leaving the family to go off to school?
I would tell them, can I say it in Spanish?
Muy bien.
No se preocupen por sus hijos. Les han enseñado todo lo que ellos necesitan saber para ser buen ejemplo y buenos niños en su adultura. Por favor, denles tiempo, denles sus alas para que ellos salgan adelante y para que vengan para atrás y le ayuden a la familia en otro modo que le van a subir a la familia. So help
set a good
children.
example.
Yes, set a good example. The children need to be given their wings so that they can fly and come back home and help the people that are there.
Right. It is difficult, though.
It is a difficult, very difficult thing to do.
What do you think that maybe white families don't understand about the college experience and the family conflict? What would you say to a white family that just doesn't understand this problem at all?
Well, Hispanic families, in my experience, we are very close and we are very nurturing of each other, and we work as a system. We are connected in a way that what you cannot do, I will do for you, and then you will do something for me, and it's a connectedness. And to disconnect from that is very hard, and very hard to understand sometimes.
Yeah.
But sacrifices have to be made sometimes so that we can get ahead.
At this time, a lot of the young Latino men and women that are getting ready to go to college may perhaps be the first in their family that have ever gone, and it may be hard for fathers and mothers to understand that they have to be patient and understand a longer-term benefit.
Another thing is fear. There is a fear of losing that child, of something happening to that child. I know my father used to say, bad things could happen to you and I won't be there to help you. But there are things to be afraid of, but there is so much to be gained. And when we've taught our children well, there's not much to fear. There's not much to fear.
Yes, I think that's the best way to approach that topic, because I think you're absolutely right. From my own experiences, fear factors heavily into that equation.
Yes.
You teach writing.
I teach, yes.
I teach first graders and the future poets.
Yes, I teach 7th graders.
I can tell by your speech this morning that you absolutely love it.
I do.
Since it's possible that some of your students may see this video, do you have any messages for your students?
I love you all, and I'm very, 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 very proud of you for supporting me and wanting to make that video for me. As you can see, I made you proud.
And so you will be back in Anaheim.
I'm hoping to be there, yes.
To celebrate with the Belle Pré and I hope with the Morris Committee again.
Yes.
What new writing projects are in the future from you?
Well, I'm happy to announce that Two Books, which is an imprint of Lee & Low Books, has my manuscript. It was called Six Little Sisters, but we've retitled it. It is Summer of the Mariposas, and it is coming out in October.
The Summer of the Mariposas, the Summer of the Butterflies.
Realism and a lot of fun stuff.
Did I get that right? The Summer of the Butterflies?
The Summer of the Butterflies.
Okay. Any words for Jason Lowe? And I know Lee and Lowe weren't here in Dallas to support you, but I know they're very proud of you.
I am so happy to be part of your family and that you've taken me into your home, and I am just blessed to be part of this. Thank you. I owe you the world.
Well, thank you so much for appearing on www.spicyreads.org. Keep writing. What's in the book that is not you?
Her strength, her wisdom.
Really?
I had inklings of it, but I wasn't as wise as she was.
Okay, well then I think I'm going to end this way. I think you're very strong, and I think you will only get stronger. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Once again, that was Guadalupe Garcia McCall, author of Under the Mesquite, speaking with me, Ed Spicer, at www.spicyreads.org. Thanks.